Hello, it is Monday and it is a new weekly reading vlog. So I have updates, not many, a few. So first up, if you watched last week's vlog, I got my first vaccine and honestly my arm was absolutely killing me, but I was very lucky I did not get any other side effects apart from my arm hurting. So I did the whole moving it around when I first had the vaccine done, because that apparently stops your arm going numb, and my arm didn't really go numb. I think it went numb for like 5 minutes after I'd not long had it done, but that could have also been because my brain was in like a trying not to have a panic attack because of needles. But apart from my arm hurting all of yesterday, I'm pretty okay. It still feels a little bit bruised, but I couldn't have done this yesterday. I couldn't even do that yesterday, but it's fine now. So that's great. Hoping I have the same for my second one. But yesterday I did not read. That's a lie. I did. I started a book. I read like 45 pages of a book and then decided I wanted to watch disaster films because of course there was like a mini tornado in my town. So weird saying that. And my response to freaking out about it was to watch disaster movies which have tornadoes in them. So, oh wait, does 2012 have tornadoes? No, 2012 doesn't have tornadoes. It has tsunamis, earthquakes and volcanoes. But I watched The Day After Tomorrow, which is one of my all-time favourite films ever. It is amazing. And then I watched 2012, which is also one of my favourites. And then tonight, I mean, it's pretty late, but I'm really not tired. I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. So I think I'm going to watch Twister, which is actually it's the reason I was so obsessed with tornadoes when I was a kid. It was one of my favourite films. There's also a film called Into the Storm, which came out a few years back, and that was actually pretty good, but not as good. But yeah, anything to do with weather in that and like disasters caused by weather, I'm obsessed with. I don't know why, because it's scary, because it could happen. But anyway, on to books, because I've been talking. So yesterday I started reading Queenslayer, read 45 pages, then watched movies. But I listened to the audiobook of this while I was working today, and I finished it today. This was a 4-star for Whateverathon. This was my Bookish Creators fave list, and I also got bonus points because it's Jade's favourite series. So I got bonus points. So yeah, I've almost finished the Spellslinger series. I have one book left. One. That's but this means I now only have one more book left on my official Whateverathon TBR, and that is Solitaire. And thanks to my sister, I found out the audiobook for this is on Scribd, so I know what I'm listening to tomorrow while I work. I'm excited to read this because obviously it's the characters, well, it's, if you've read Heartstopper, it's Charlie's sister Tori. So obviously Nick and Charlie are in this, but it's from Tori's point of view instead, and it's a full-length novel, and I'm excited. So I'm going to be reading that tomorrow, but I thought I would just come and open up the vlog. So Jade always does a monthly Patreon live show, just a chatty one, and Steph joined, and they came on camera. They were like in the same room. Steph is currently at Jade's, and it was so lovely seeing them together, just like the other week when Spoops and Ro went to visit Maddie. It's really nice seeing people being able to meet up, and we ended up playing an online game of Cards Against Humanity, and it was so much fun. Like, there was a few of us that played. I think there was like 10 of us or something that played it, and it was so much fun. So that's been my evening, but now I'm gonna watch Twister in bed because it's one of my favourite films. Like, if you was to ask me my all-time favourite films, there is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top 10. I love them. Oh, another one I haven't watched in a while is The Core. Oh. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about disaster films and just watch one. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow when hopefully I'll have updates for this. Hello, it is Tuesday. And I had this whole like aim that I was going to finish Solitaire today. And whilst I made amazing progress, I've got like 100 pages left. I think it's exactly 100 pages. Quite frankly, I just want to watch a movie. I've been really in the mood for watching disaster movies recently. So I'm just like not going to fight it. I'm not going to force myself to read anymore tonight. I've already read like 294 pages. I will say, so I am enjoying this. However, I started my plan for today, because this is on script for the audiobook, and my plan for today was I was going to listen to the audiobook whilst working, and then on my lunch break follow along with the book. And I didn't end up starting it until my lunch break, so I put the audiobook on, was reading along, and there was loads of things that were different, and I didn't realise until like 4 chapters in, but there's actually a note in my copy saying that in 2020 I was given the incredible opportunity to make some editorial changes to Solitaire, to do with like bringing it in line with Heartstopper, and edit in various elements of the story I felt were particularly harmful or sensationalised. And honestly, I think that's why I was struggling reading it. I wasn't enjoying the writing. And I mean, we've got to remember that I think Alice Oseman was 19 when this was published, and you know, teenagers do have like that, do think like that sometimes. So I can understand why she wrote it that way originally, but I'm really glad that I'd have a copy where it is the edited copy. I think I was about this far in and I was like, I kind of want to DNF it, I'm not enjoying this. But then I noticed that note in the beginning, and I decided to forget about the audiobook and just read this, and I have enjoyed it a lot more. I am really enjoying it. I don't think it's going to be a 5-star. I think it's going to be a 3 or a 4-star. However, I have found with Alice Oseman's books, like Heartstopper graphic novels and the Nick and Charlie and This Winter novellas, I think they've all been 5 stars, or high 4, like 5 stars. And I Was Born for This was a 5-star, but Radio Silence and Radio Silence was a 3-star, and this is possibly going to be a 3-star. Maybe it will reach 4-star, we'll see. But yeah, I am hoping to finish this tomorrow morning. It is the last day of June tomorrow, and this is the final book on my June TBR, so I will be finishing my June TBR. I've read a lot more than what was originally on my June TBR, like the one that I posted at the end of May, just because I've just thrown in loads of like little books and stuff and additional books. I've had a great time. Tomorrow after work, so I'm only going to get to read on my before work tomorrow, because on my lunch break it's Wednesday, so it's Loki day, and then after work me and Liv are booking our Florida trip, so yeah, not going to get much reading done tomorrow in the evening, so I need to finish this before work. But I've only got 100 pages and I've been like ploughing through this. I think I've read like 250 pages in like 2 hours, so I've been yes, making very good progress with this. But like I said, I am not going to fight my brain. My brain wants to watch a movie, so I'm just letting myself. So yesterday I watched Twister. Still remains one of my all-time favourite films. And then tonight, because I'm still feeling tornadoes, because why wouldn't I? See, it's times like these I wonder why I didn't study something to do with weather and go into that sort of profession, because it's something I really love and it's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. But yeah, tonight's film of choice is Into the Storm. It came out in 2014. This film is 7 years old. I went to the picture. I was visiting my friend. Like, I had a friend at the time who lived in part of Wales, and we went to see this film at the cinema because I was staying there for the weekend, and we went to see Into the Storm at the cinema. It's got Jeremy Sumpter in it, who played Peter Pan in the live action one back in the day. And I had a crush on him when I was a kid. Still have a crush on him now. Still amazing. But this film is so good. But yeah, I am babbling and I'm still filming. Right, I'm going to go watch this film and catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday and it's very early in the morning. I haven't even started work yet. I just thought I would quickly update you. So last night I did watch Into the Storm. Didn't realise it was only on for an hour and a half. I thought it was on longer. So it finished and I was still wide awake and it was still pretty early. So I did end up finishing Solitaire. This did get a 3 stars, so I was correct in my prediction. Like I said last night, I do think if I had continued listening to the audiobook, which is the original edit of this, I do think I would have DNF'd. It was just, there was bits in it that I wasn't a massive fan of, but this edited version is much better. I really liked the depiction of the mental health. I do think the depression is depicted very accurately. Obviously not for everyone, because, you know, mental health issues are a very personal thing. Like, they're not the same for everyone, but I feel like they are very accurate for, like, my experiences of my friends. So yeah, there was a bit of a twist, and I really liked the mystery of, like, who was creating Solitaire's blog. And I spent the whole book thinking it was one person, but also thinking, no, it would be too obvious to be that person. And it wasn't that person. It was someone else. And I actually wasn't expecting it to be that other person, but it was. And I liked that little, like, twist. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. Obviously, I can't speak for the representation of the eating disorders, because that is another thing that is mentioned in this. So yeah, I did really enjoy this, and I do think it's a good thing I have read Heartstopper and I've read Nick and Charlie in this winter, so I have the background of the side characters from this, because I don't think I would have liked this as much as well if I went into it with all of these characters being brand new. I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much. But because I do have the background of the characters from Heartstopper, from Nick and Charlie, from this winter, I did enjoy this a lot more. I think I've said it when I've read Heartstopper, but I absolutely despise Charlie and Tori's mum. She is a terrible human. I do not like her one bit. But yeah. So yeah, and this was, for Whateverathon, this was mostly my author debut, because this was Alice Oseman's debut book. I have also put it down for both disability and mental health representation, and also Hauled in the Past Year, because although I have owned a copy of Solitaire for about 2.5 years. This edition, I replaced my other edition because it doesn't match all the rest of Alice's books. I bought this edition, I think it was like October last year, so it was definitely Hauled in the Past Year. So with that being said, I have completed my Whateverathon TBR with 1 day to go, which means today I am going to give myself a day off from reading. I mean, I wasn't going to be getting much reading done anyway, but I'm going to give myself a day off from reading. So yeah, I'm going to give myself a day off from reading. I have work in like 20 minutes. Then I'm going to watch Loki on my lunch break, episode 4. I'm so excited. So excited. I have seen some clips of this week's episode and you need it. I've been trying to avoid TikTok because that is like the worst for spoilers. I've been trying to avoid Twitter because that's just as bad for spoilers. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it on my lunch break, and then tonight me and Liv are booking Disney, and then I'm gonna probably watch a film. I think I might watch either Volcano or The Core. We'll see. It's gonna be a disaster movie because apparently I'm on a disaster movie kick right now. But yeah, so I will maybe catch up with you later. There's not really going to be any more reading updates today. Hello, it is a lot later. I am in a very excited mood right now because me and Liv have just booked our Disney Florida trip for September 2022. So excited. I am now going to watch The Core, which is one of my favourite like disaster films ever. It is an incredible cast, an incredible story, and I just love it so much. Also, today I got an Amazon parcel. It had Into the Spotlight, which is from my wish list, and then it had this, which is the coolest thing ever. So it's a pendant with a ring on, but the ring, I don't know if you can see them. The ring has Shadowhunter runes on. And there was no note. So I put on Twitter and Instagram, basically asking people to like come forward, own up, who got it. And it was Lisa. So thank you so much, Lisa. I love these. I'm really excited for this. It's like a middle grade by Carrie Hope Fletcher. And yeah, I'm really excited. And this is so cute. I love it. But why has this started playing? For some reason that started playing. But yeah, I watched episode 4 of Loki today, and with no spoilers whatsoever, this is a spoiler-free zone this week, I was really angry. And then I watched the end credit scene. So if you have not seen episode 4 yet and you get really angry when you watch it, just watch the end credit scene. It will redeem the episode. But it was a really good episode, and I am really looking forward to how they're going to wrap this up in 2 episodes now. I'm very much looking forward to it, but also really sad that it's almost finished. But yeah, I'm going to watch this film now. I've not read a page today because I finished my TBR yesterday. I was originally going to try and start my first book of July, but then I thought, do you know what? No, I'm going to give myself a day off. Just going to give myself a day off, and it's been nice. I read 21 books in June, and I am okay with keeping it that way. But yeah, I am also very excited because, so if you're watching this on the day it goes up on Monday, keep your eyes peeled tomorrow because there is an announcement coming your way from me, Ashley and Rachel on all of our channels. So yes, very excited. But yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow when I'll actually have some reading updates because I'll be starting to read Covette tomorrow. So yes, hello, it is Thursday. It's pretty late. I thought I would just come in and give you an update to say that I have started Covette. This is really reflective. I'm only like 80 something pages into it, but I'm already completely sucked back into the story and loving life. So yeah, I have been on sprints with Barb, Shell, Cece and Anna tonight, which was really fun. We only did a couple of sprints, but it was still really nice to chat. And yeah, I am really tired, but I just feel like having a nice relaxing bath. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to go to bed. But yeah, very excited to have started Covette. And again, thank you, Liv, for lending me your copy. But yeah, so excited. Hello, it is Saturday and I just thought I'd give you a really quick update and wrap this vlog up. I did not read anything yesterday. I worked. I don't actually know what else I did. Dean come around in the evening and we watched a couple of films, and then today we went to town because I had to get some bits in Asda, and then we watched some films. I watched Deep Impact, which I have not seen in years, and Dean's never seen it, and it's one of my favourite disaster movies. If you don't know what it's about, it is about a comet that is on orbit to hit Earth, and it's going to be like an extinction level event, and they send a team out to space to try and basically blow up this comet so that it's just little bits, or to like knock it off course, and it doesn't work, so other stuff happens. But yeah, it is an amazing film, and if you haven't seen it, please watch it. It is incredible. Forgot how much the ending makes me cry, but it's fine. I did, however, in Asda, get Chaos Walking. I did not realise that this DVD was out yet, so when I saw it in Asda I was like, yes, I'm getting that, and I think me and my mum are going to watch it tonight, so I'm very excited but very worried because I feel like they've changed things. From the trailer it looks like they've changed things from the book, but it's fine, it's fine. And then I popped into the charity shop because we was about to walk past it, and I was like, no, do you know what, come on, wait, I'm gonna look in there, I'm gonna see what books they've got in there. I don't go in there every week, but I thought we'll see. We're gonna have a look, and boy am I glad I did. So I've been umming and ahhing about getting this particular book, because I'm not 100% sure if I will like it, but I've been hearing so many people talk about it recently, especially Steph, and I was like, oh, I don't want to pay full price for it. So I went in my local British Red Cross shop to look at the books, and what book do I see there? The Martian by Andy Weir. So this was kind of perfect. It was £1, so I could not pass this up. It's in pretty good condition, like the spine is not broken or creased or anything. Like there's a little crease here where it looks like someone's like bent it back a bit by accident, but it's in pretty good condition apart from that. And yeah, I couldn't pass it. I feel like it was fate. I've been like, I'm in an iron about it, and I was like, I don't want to pay postage for it, but if I get it from like a physical shop, it's going to be like full price. So when I saw it in the charity shop for £1, I was like, I have to. I'm going to try and add it to my July TBR, but it's going to be right at the very bottom because I have other stuff I want to get to first. But on the subject of reading, I have done none for 2 days. I don't see myself reading anymore today. I am literally 102 pages into Covet, because after I filmed my clip on Thursday, I ended up reading, I wanted to get to the 100-page mark, and I was on page 86. So I read a little bit more. Me and Liv are going to be doing our own little reading sprints. They're not going to be live on YouTube. We're just going to FaceTime each other, and we're going to do sprints for as long as we can tomorrow. So hopefully I can get as much of Covet read as possible. And yeah, but obviously you'll find that out in next week's vlog. But yeah, I just thought I'd give that little update and then wrap it up. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. I am actually really happy with my progress this week. Mostly because I completed my June TBR a day early and got to have a day off reading, then read like 102 pages and have had 2 days off reading. July's going well, isn't it? Having a bit of a, not slump, but all I want to do is watch movies right now. Mostly disaster movies, which this is dystopian, so it counts as sci-fi July, right? But yeah. So I will wrap this up now, and I Hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye!